Chiefs over the Lions. I guess everybody's back on the Chiefs bandwagon. And they didn't have a penalty called last night on the Chiefs.
Convenient.
Yeah. Chargers over the Dolphins. It's more than just one loss. The Dolphins, that is a bad situation, and they could have won that game. It's where, okay, you lost the game. You played pretty well. The Chargers did what you want them to do. They score. I was surprised at Miami with Tua Tagovailoa's comments after the game because in a loss, I want to see what you do. I want to hear what you're talking about. Aaron Glenn, the Jets head coach, wasn't really recognizing the elephant in the room, talking about Justin Fields and how bad he played, 9 sacks, minus 10 yards passing. I'll give you that comment coming up in a moment. But here is Tua Tagovailoa, who threw 3 interceptions, talking about his teammates.
I think it starts with the leadership in helping articulate that for the guys, and then what we're expecting out of the guys, right? We're expecting this. Are we getting that? Are we not getting that? We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? Do we not have to make this mandatory? So it's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things like that.
Okay, if you're a leader, then why don't you handle this in-house? Why did it get to a press conference? You're the quarterback. Why did it get to a press conference? You don't have to tell us everything. Tell us what we need to know, or you think we need to know. Now, all of a sudden, I'm questioning your quarterback, and I'm questioning your coach, and the front office here, and the players. Congratulations. You gave us the trifecta there. But when you throw 3 interceptions, that's when you have to go with your hat in your hand and say, hey, this starts with me, and I hope to get it together. I want all of us to meet and understand and air this out so how we can, rectify this. We're 1-5 right now, and they are playing as if they want to get their coach fired. And they're talking as if they want to get their coach fired. Don't tell me you don't have to. I mean, I'm in the content business. I love it. But if I'm a teammate or I'm a coach, shut up. Do what you need to do first. And then if you want to talk about other things, how about we talk as a group? But, man, that felt like, man, this is leadership. Okay, maybe he is throwing himself under the bus, but it doesn't sound like that. You threw 3 picks. You were at home. You should have won the game. I don't think you should be calling people out and, hey, guys are showing up late to meetings. If you have player-only meetings after 6 weeks, that says an awful lot about your team. Player-only meeting after week 2, that says an awful lot, not only about the players, but also the coaches. All righty. Seton, what's the poll question today? Oh, by the way, here's Aaron Glenn. He's the head coach of the Jets. And Justin Fields, did he have a 0.00 quarterback rating?
You can't have a 0. You get
you can't?
I think you get like 52 points just for showing up. Like the SATs, you get like 700.
Oh, okay. All right, here's the question to Aaron Glenn, the Jets head coach, on Justin Fields for next week.
Justin's numbers are not good for this game.
No.
Is he going to be your quarterback next week, or will you?
Come on, man. What kind of question is that?
He did not have a good game. I mean, I think it's a fair question.
There's a number of guys that, sometimes this league is like this, and there are guys that have bad games. That doesn't mean you just bench them. Come on, you know better than that.
Okay, that's a fair question. It is. I mean, Aaron Glenn can act tough and talk about culture and whatever. You know what? That's a fair question. It's Justin Fields. He was sacked 9 times, and I watched a lot of the game. And a lot of those are because of him, because you hold on to the ball or you don't get rid of it quick enough or you try to make something happen with your legs. It feels like every week I talk about this. Get the ball out or go down. Get the ball out or go down. First read, right there, go. Kurt Warner was talking about that. One of the greatest quarterbacks at reading quickly, getting the ball out. Kurt Warner's saying, you got a guy open right there, go. It's, well, he's kind of, maybe I can. No, it's right there. And this is the difference between that quarterback who comes out of college into the NFL, and I got to do all of this in college and high school, to the guy 2 or 3 years later who understands I need to get the ball out quickly. Read it and react. And Justin Fields was running around, and I didn't think the Jets' offensive line was that bad. But he threw for 45 yards, and he was sacked 9 times. So you could feel Aaron Glenn's a little frosty that how dare you ask me if Justin Fields off that performance is going to be my quarterback next week. Football coming up tonight. You got the Bills and Falcons. That's a weird matchup, just hearing those two teams. Bills -4.5 at Atlanta, and the Bears are getting 5.5 at the Commanders. The Bills have the best Super Bowl odds right now, followed by the Chiefs, Packers, and the Lions. Didn't take long for the Chiefs all of a sudden to get back up into everybody's graces, and you saw that last night as they pick up the win against the Lions. A couple other things. I'm still marveling over this non-call. There should have been a holding call with Justin Herbert, and he hits Ladd McConkey, and it's a big gainer. They get the game-winning field goal. Should have been a holding call, but they got the win. The Rams handled the Ravens, and the Buccaneers over the 49ers. So Broncos, Colts, Patriots, Steelers, Panthers, Seahawks, Raiders, Packers all pick up the win. And I'm watching Drake May, and I feel like I'm kind of watching Josh Allen's younger brother. Just a feel size-wise, makes plays, athletic, fun to watch. And New England's a good team. And it starts with a really good coach. But they're a good team. They're a dangerous team. And, Drake May puts up good numbers there, and they'll be on the cusp of making the playoffs. I really feel that. Because the Dolphins aren't good, and the Jets aren't good, and maybe you can pick up a couple of wins there and sneak in. But you're watching, like I watched the Steelers game, and it was just okay. I mean, they're good. Like I would say it in a way where I go, they're good. Yeah. It's like saying to somebody, you got a nice personality.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, they're not hot. They're not hot, but you got a nice sense of humor. You got a nice personality. That's the feeling. But at this stage of the season, I think we understand who these teams are. We understand who the Chiefs and Lions are. I still think the Rams are really good. The Chargers are up and down. The Buccaneers are legitimate. I don't know about the Niners because all the injuries. And Fred Warner, one of my favorite players, he's done for the year. The Broncos, I mean, you got to win those games. It wasn't pretty, but you got to win those games, and they do. The Colts, I think, are a playoff team. Patriots, I think, a playoff team. Steelers. Panthers have played pretty well. And there were a lot of people late on Saturday and Sunday who were saying, jump on the Panthers bandwagon. They were getting 3, and they ran all over the Cowboys. Seahawks in Jacksonville, great win. The Raiders, they beat the Titans. Packers did what you needed to do. It wasn't impressive. Like, they've gone from that opening night where they beat the Lions, and you're like, yeah, to, okay, they might have a nice personality too. Nice smile. Speaking of the Cowboys losing against the Panthers, Shea and Irving joining us on the program. Hi, Shea.
Hello, Danny. 184 points in 6 weeks, 90 in the last 3. This Eberflus character, Danny, lost everywhere he's ever been. If he had any shame, he would turn himself into ice and self-deport. Thank God we traded Micah to stop the run, Danny. Thank God, because Ricky Dowdle ran for over 180.
That's what I didn't understand. Aren't they supposed to be a better run defense than they were without Micah Parsons there?
Gave up 200 yards on the ground, Danny. Dak has to play, and he blinked at the end of the game. I'll give you that. But he has to play lights out, perfect football to even have a shot, because the Cowboys are giving up 34 no matter what. This is not a serious organization. Tank.
Can they be a playoff team?
You know what really makes me mad is last week I was thinking to myself, well, there's not a real juggernaut in the NFC, and the Cowboys win a couple, we might be able to sneak it. No! Shake it off! It's poison. They can't do anything, Danny. This is unfixable.
You only got a couple of months left. Don't worry about it.
Going to rehab.
No, you're not. Thank you, Shea. Yeah, see.
Made Rico Dowdell look like
Gale Sayers.
yeah, I know.
Adrian Peterson came out of
I was
retirement.
like, dang, who's this dude, man? This guy's balling.
I know I'm watching. I'm going, whew.
Rico Dowdell. All right, let's go, kid.
This is the guy who used to be a Cowboy.
Let's go.
Yeah. Dang. Oh, did you see where I said if Jerry Jones accidentally didn't flip somebody off, then he'll appeal the fine. And what happened? He didn't appeal the fine. He was flipping somebody off.